Hello there, welcome back. It's been a while since I posted the last video. Been held up with too many things, and since I have a lot of efforts on my table, was unable to cope up with things and spend some time in creating the videos to post them. So, managing between things with my routine work and the other stuffs with my family, and those kind of things occupied a lot of time for me, and had to go with some sort of personal improvements, which ultimately took all of my time these days. So today I just got some time wherein I was able to create this lesson and record this video in order to post them for you. So, yep, coming back to the lessons, while learning the process, while understanding English, using them in your routine lifestyle, getting used to the language, of course, it's a challenge task where it requires a lot of your potentials and immense effort in order to raise the bar and to reach a certain level and the benchmark which native speaker does. It actually requires a lot of effort from your side and interest from your own, from your own interest and your own efforts in learning the language. So we as a channel try to give you those kind of lessons that helps you to learn the language simultaneously, to build yourself simultaneously, and to add up values to your language in a way you can use them appropriately. So in order to do that, this is one of the exercise which you can implement on your daily lifestyle that would really improve your fluency and efficiency. You would definitely see a lot of improvement in terms of using the language, getting fluent in the language, and the accuracy and the efficiency where you use them. So yeah, I believe I'm starting rambling. Yep. So ramble is something that means talking about a topic or a subject without proper prior preparations or having a notes on them. It's like all of a sudden talking about something without a proper prior preparation. So ramble helps you to speak up about something without a preparation that leads you to learn and understand how you use the language and how you perform in terms of using them. So we can categorize them into five different headings like known subject, own way, talk to yourself, hear and correct, repeat. So let's get on deeper into it. Like known subject. When it comes to the question of rambling, you have to always go with the known subject. Try to ramble yourself. Try to come up with your own known subject, very familiar topic, or very like a cliche thing which used to take part in your lifestyle for quite a while. That leads you that in that way you can actually try to be more familiar with the fact and implementing the sentence and like introducing talking about a particular topic. So only a familiar fact or a known subject would have a lot of scope for you to create your own sentence, create the attributes of them, to talk about more of their classifications, about their types or something, whichever is applicable according to the subject which you choose. So known subject is always important when you try to ramble up things. So own way, it's typically like create your own sentence using your own words to narrate about a certain thing, to talk about certain aspect which is more familiar for you. Familiar, it can be your transportation, which you might have been familiar for quite a while. It can be about your pet, which would have been into your lifestyle for more years, and might be about your friend, about your parents, about your kid, or someone like who is part of your life, who has been with you for quite a while, where you have lot of knowledge, you know a lot of aspects about them, and you have too much of scope to discuss or narrate about them. So that's the known subject, where in your own way is try to form a sentence and use the words in your own way to come up with the explanation about the subject you have chosen. It can even be about your garden, where you would have been involved for at least a decade or something. So it depends on the subject you chose. So creating your own sentence and rambling it. As soon as you try to ramble, simultaneously record them. You have to record it through a recorder or through a mobile phone, because it will help you to listen back to whatever you've spoken, whatever you made narrated, and try to do them in front of a mirror. So it's always good to talk to yourself in front of a mirror in order to understand like how you pronounce, how you make that pronunciation, how you spell, like how you make the movements of your mouth, how your tongue movement, capture your lip movement, those kind of precising things which has to be corrected accurately. So like the lip movement, nostril sounds, and those things has to be observed when you do it in front of a mirror. You can observe them by yourself. So, and recording them simultaneously helps you to go back to the video, listen to it, and to understand what you have narrated. And to all, it always gives you a room to correct yourself in order to like implement new words or change the formation or add up new points which has been lost while visiting back to the audio which you have recorded. While doing it in front of the mirror, you absolutely going to observe how you did that. And as soon as you complete that exercise, go back to the audio and listen back to it. So while listening, you'll come up with too many corrections, like, oh, I've lost this here, I've spoken about this here, I've missed this particular topic or this particular aspect of the subject I've chosen here. And these kind of corrections has to be brought, and that has to be noted down in a piece of paper separately. So in that way, you'll try to correct yourself. You'll try to come up with few more points about the subject you've already chosen. So that is ultimately going to add value to the subject and the narrations and the ramble up you've already done. And then repeat the exercise. Now, for the second time, what you'll do is you'll try to do the same exercise with the points which you have added recently as a correction. So once you're done with the ramble, do it in front of the mirror with the own subject on your own words and forming your own sentence, and then record it simultaneously. Go back to it, visit and listen to it again, add few more points whichever you've missed and the corrections you wanted to do in them. Make a note of them in a piece of paper, and again do the same ramble exercise with the same subject, adding these points which you have marked on the paper in front of a mirror and record it simultaneously. Once that is done, again go back to the audio. It can be a video as well. It depends, like whichever is feasible for you. The purpose of recording it here is to understand what is being narrated and how you pronounce them is being observed in the mirror. If it is a video, again you can do both the things as soon as you complete them. If it is an audio, of course you can do the audio correction, and the video, the appearance is being corrected already on the mirror while seeing it in the mirror. So that is how it goes. And once that is done, repeat the exercise, like adding these points. So once that is done for the second time, listen, go back to the video or the audio, listen to it again. So there you will again see a lot of changes or corrections or additions, or can be more perfect than compared to the previous one. So do this exercise until you are satisfied with the way it is being rambled up. You are satisfied with the content which has been explained on that particular rambling exercise. So until you are okay, or you are comfortable enough, or you are satisfied with the way whatever you have put them, like whatever you have explained about the subject, there ends the process. So there ends the process, which has a lot of accuracy, a lot of content about your own subject, and you have come up with the speech process that helps you to talk about the known subject which you have chosen, and to explain all its attributes, its classifications, about its skills, or whatever you've explained on that subject with lot of accuracy, and you have come up with an appropriate language usage here. This exercise would help you to improve your proficiency in the language, improve your efficiency, and you can use the similar attributes to various subjects regularly, various known subjects. In that way, you'll increase your vocabulary skills, sentence formation, and then the way it is being pronounced using them, and accuracy is being achieved as well. So I believe this lesson would help you. Try to implement them in your daily lifestyle and do for one topic a day. So you'll be able to achieve in a long run quite a huge topics would have been covered, and simultaneously on the other hand you would have achieved the greater language proficiency and fluency, and that level of speaking ability which you are looking for. Definitely it's gonna hit on the rock. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for the updates on the new video, and share this video to someone to learn about the language. See you soon. Bye.